Right, there we go. I'm alive. There we go. So, well, this evening, my special guest, Nick Cooling,
What's up,
all the way
guys?
over the pond. Where are you based?
I'm in New Brunswick in Atlantic, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now, which coast is that on? Or is it
and
middle?
east. Yeah, I'm
East.
right beside Quebec and Nova Scotia, in between those two.
Okay.
Yeah, East Coast.
Yeah, you can call it East Coast because it technically is, can't you? So
Mm,
people just think you mean East Coast of America, wouldn't they?
yeah,
So,
we're even further. I'm Atlantic time. I'm not even Eastern time.
okay. Oh, right.
Mm,
Yes, you are up a bit further.
yeah,
Well, thanks for joining me this afternoon then.
yeah, should be a good time.
Yeah, so I know you like to rock.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, this is one of the better mockumentaries.
yeah. So you this came out in '84. How old were you in '84?
-6, 7.
Okay. So you're
Yeah,
a young
um,
lad.
yeah, 30.
Because according to this, it came out in the Netherlands first in the March '84, then the USA, then the UK May '84. But I don't see Canada on the list. I'm guessing it comes up under America.
Yeah, sometimes if they're
Yeah.
the same. I was just checking earlier the Rotten Tomato scores. Oof, they're both in the 90s. The critics and the audience. I'm like, wow,
Oh,
that's awesome.
well, at last they see eye
Yeah,
to eye. I think. It's uh, yeah, because it's got a 2,500,000 budget, and it made 4,700,000 worldwide. But it probably, like most things, took off on VHS.
yeah, and it was super influential.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
definitely.
get things like Fubar and all that nowadays.
The music isn't actually that bad either. The songs,
No.
they're pretty good rock songs because
Hmm.
the
Yeah,
guys
they're.
themselves are players and musicians.
When I first heard this group, I actually thought they were serious before I seen the movie.
Oh, hang on. That's a comment from Ricky. Oh, yeah. That poor sod. He's working. Creepy guess. It's just, he's in the dark of it. Yeah.
Yeah, my light's not working good. I had my
Yeah.
lights on too and everything, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Have a great night. You take care, Ricky. Back to work. So, yeah.
There we go.
There is a version of there is a version on YouTube you can watch. It's got hard-coded subtitles, but the whole thing's
Oh
in
well.
English. But yeah. I don't know. I think I saw this on TV first, and probably early '90s or late '80s, but I don't know. Late '90s.
Yeah, I caught this on TV in the late 90s too, and I didn't know what the hell it was. I'm like, is this real? Is this like it's confused?
Exactly. The producers wanted to have something at the beginning, like Airplane had the Jaws with the airplane going through the clouds to show it's a comedy, but the producers wanted something like that on this, but the maker said no, we just want to show it. But a lot of people thought it was a proper real band and everything.
Well, it does shine a light on things that actually happen, but they like to a lot of these bands, but it's like really over the top.
Oh yeah, a lot of bands have said they've been in exactly the same thing and thought it was real. And have you heard the band Oasis, a British band?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
they went to see them live once, and they did the other group, the Flower Men or something. The '60s group. They came on as them first as the warm up act, and then I think it was Noel Liam was upset that because that's when he found out they weren't a real band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they actually did a tour or whatever after due to popularity.
Yep, and I have actually seen them play live in a stadium 15 years ago now. Hang on, I'll just add the picture. There you go. So this is Live Earth 2007. They were playing a few of the hits, about 3 or 4 songs, and at one point they got all the bassists. They had about 17 bassists on, like Metallica and Red Hot Chili Peppers and all that.
All at the show.
Yeah, everyone at the show, Madonna's people and everything. So they had all these basses on there doing Big Bottomed.
Nice.
So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, about all the acts that were on that day, that was the one I was most wanting to see. Yeah. Oh, Luke's reviews is here. I'm okay. You okay? And make sure everything is up to 11. Yeah, I got my sound up to 11. So, and hello, everyone. Yeah, I hope you're well. All right, let's minimize that. That.
I was scared there. I turned on my computer and it was saying updating. I'm like, no, worst time.
It literally knows, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody, you don't want an update.
Mm-hmm.
It thinks I'll be helpful. I'll do it during the day, but he's not using it. But now, the worst one is. Oh yeah, there you go. Luke's saying hi, Nick.
What's up?
Right, I will play it on the TV there, and then we'll get ready to rock. I don't think there's any trailers on this one. Hey, Jim Jam Movies and TV. How are you? Oops. Can't enable my subtitles now. Hang on. Now, there's also on YouTube is the 4.5-hour work print cut.
Before they did all the editing or what?
Yeah, before they trimmed it right down.
Because he filmed a lot, like I guess like over 10 hours of footage, and it's a lot of improvised.
Yeah. So then there's Rob Reiner, who's more known for his acting back then, because he was on a show, I forget, American sitcom at the time, Family Matters, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, his dad was the famous director Carl Reiner that worked with Mel Brooks, and then yeah, he did Stand By Me in Misery after this. But yeah, apparently the wearing the military hat was based on the documentary The Stones, I think, was it, that Martin Scorsese did, and he had this beard and hat all the way through it, so he's copying that.
Yeah, there's a lot of deep cuts in here that if you don't know about it, like, you know.
But yeah, there's no reason not to think it's not real. Let's see. Oh, there you go. What's your favorite movie of all time? That's the most difficult question ever.
Yeah. This is a random one, but The Butterfly Effect, actually.
That is a good film. I do like
it. Yeah, underrated. I love that. Scream, Shaun of the Dead. Those are the big ones. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, to pick one is impossible.
Yeah, it's hard. Depends on the mood.
Gregor John say hello. There we go. That's Boogie. Here he goes. So apparently, Ozzy saw this, and he thought it was serious when he saw it. Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
He didn't get it while everyone was laughing at it around him and saying how funny it was, but he was just seeing it as a.
Yeah, he's probably like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not sure who these people are at the beginning, if they're just real concert goers for something else, because it never actually says. All the shows are fake, but
the roadies.
The roadies. Yeah, it's the only time we see them now. Spinal Tap. It's got a lot of before they were famous. Just saw Bruno Kirby, who was in, I think he's in one of the Godfathers, and he's in City Slickers. Billy Crystal turns up later on. I think Dana Carvey's in it from Wayne's World. Angelica Houston before she was famous. Well, only famous because of her dad directed before she was an actress.
Yeah, I always love this track. Tonight I'm Gonna Rock It.
Yeah.
I think it was on like
dry seat in the house.
Even Guitar Hero 2.
I think there's something they have to appear as Spinal Tap on a program or on a video or film or something every 3 years. Otherwise, they have to fight to get the rights back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's when they'll pop up occasionally.
Sometime.
Yeah. One that loves the Goonies. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Goonies great. I just rewatched that.
Ah. Do you have the? Is it on 4K now? That one?
It is, I think. I don't have it on 4K, but
Okay. It starts off so well. They got a sold out venue.
Mhm.
They're rocking it out. Apparently, when the cast had the idea for this, they were asked to write a script, but then they thought we can't write a script for this, so they did a promotional video instead with the money, and a lot of that's in the film, like the old '60s song, and some of this talking here, I think, was just a promo. But then once they got the money, they just used it in the film anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to add to the script after they were filming.
Yeah.
All the improv version.
Yeah. So I'm offended that they're an American band pretending to be British. So.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Now, apart from, is it Michael McKean's not British, but he does have the title of Lord or
Sir.
Sir. Yeah, he's quite high. He's got an inherited title apparently. That's quite high up. And yeah, so he's married to Jamie Lee Curtis, isn't he?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. And there was Ed Begley Jr.
The poor drummers.
I know the stories of the drummers is great. There is one band I think that went through 5 drummers in 1 year, but that was after this came out.
Wow.
A gardening accident. Best leave it unsolved.
That's what the police said.
Stumpy Joe. Right, Sparkstron is here. All right, how's it hanging?
Hey, guys.
Hello, Cleveland. Hello, Pete. Everyone's loves some tap.
Oh, yeah.
You can't dust for vomit.
I love the dialogue-driven comedy, too. It's all just them shooting the shit, and it just works.
It is. It's all improvised mostly, and then they're given a few ideas of where to get to. Now, what's the actress's name there? Fran Drescher? I think, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, before your time. She was after this, she was in a sitcom called The Nanny, where she was the squeaky voiced nanny to these rich kids.
Oh, yeah. I know that.
Okay, yeah. And then there's
I couldn't even tell that was her there.
No, because it doesn't have the big
and
hair.
the hair in the back. Yeah, she had that real annoying voice.
Yeah. I don't know if she puts that on or not, but she brought this character back in that series, so she's playing 2 characters at the same time. One is the nanny, one is the music producer for an episode.
Even actors nowadays, I forget their names half the time. I'm like, that one from, and I know the movies.
He was in this, and he was in that, but then, there's Dana Carvey. Or he's just bad to appear, or is he? There he is, in that.
The mime makeup.
Yeah. Who's that actor? The English man we just saw. Oh, there's Billy Crystal. Mime is money. Right, where are we? Stonehenge. Yeah. They move. Hey, Terrence. Thumbs up. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody remembers the Stonehenge part.
Got my own. reading. It's the Frank Sinatra biography, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's funny. I was just in a limo on Saturday.
Oh, that's posh.
Yeah.
Which premiere were you attending?
That was a bachelor party. They rented a limo. Yeah.
Party limo.
Yeah.
Did it have a hot tub on the back?
No, not that fancy.
Yeah, these go to 11, yeah.
Back when me, Filthy Dan, and a crew member were doing the Metal Thrashing Madness show,
Oh, yeah.
we were episode 11 was going to be a Spinal Tap, but we never made it there. They canceled.
Yeah,
that was the plan.
It's sweet. Right, let's read my facts. There aren't that many facts on this one. Apart from there's a 4.5 hour cut, but I don't think that can be that funny if they shrank it down. It's in a lot of top 100 films to watch. So, Philadelphia. Yeah, Rob Reiner was going to be one of the band members, but he ended up being the director.
Director, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't. Harry Shearer said you didn't look good in spandex.
Just didn't fit.
No. The looser the waistband, the deeper the quicksand. Or so I have read. My baby fits me like a flesh tuxedo. Well, I probably can't read anymore. It's all blocked. Big Bonham. Talk about bum cakes. My girl's got them.
I'm pretty sure Steel Panther took a lot of influence from them too. They even made their own little documentary that was like an hour long, like this kind of.
Okay.
And it had like Ian Scott and a bunch of people from like Anthrax and different ones pretending like they remember them from the 80s, but they took battery acid and that's why they're only coming back now. Battery acid. It's like
battery acid. Bloody hell.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. Like Slash is in it and different people.
Okay. What's it called?
I don't remember. I watched it on YouTube, but it was a Steel Panther mockumentary.
I
remember Scott Ian was like, I hated them playing in my town because my mom always went there and they banged my mom. Like he's the guitarist from Anthrax. It's like it's pretty funny, but it's like heavily influenced off this.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Thor: Love and Thunder? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, at best.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I didn't want to waste my time and money going to the cinema.
Yeah. Too silly.
Yeah, that's one that's ramped up to 11, but in the wrong way.
Yeah, to 11 for sure.
Yeah, because there was a deleted subplot because they're supposed to have an all-female opening act, which contracted herpes, and then there's a scene later on where all the lads have herpes, cold sores.
Okay.
So, didn't.
They could have left that part.
Yeah. But then apparently some people read it that they were homosexuals in this because they'd both had the cold sores.
They all.
Yeah. So that's how some people go. Have you seen Almost Famous? The Cameron Crowe film? Okay.
I know the film, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, there you go. There was too much comedy in Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah,
and it didn't land half the time.
No, I heard about the screaming sheep turn up about goats about 7 times, and that's a joke too far.
That Taika Waititi or whatever his name is, he went too far with it.
Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know.
It's too bad because I love Jojo Rabbit. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was good. That the right tones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, even Ragnarok was ups and downs. David Rodriguez, let's rock.
Hell yeah.
Favorite Marvel movie?
In general, like all Marvel.
Yeah, that's a long list these days. Sniff the glove. I think original Iron Man, actually.
That's up there, yeah.
Yeah, because that's yeah. I think that's really what I'd go with. Oh, there you go.
Smell the glove.
Yeah, he had some old tapes delivered him. In the 70s in Britain, there was a lot of softcore comedies. But yeah, then he got one of them called Confessions of a Rider in Such a. I don't think it was actually a British film. I think it was just an Italian film with sex in that was dubbed. And then just banged the Confessions of the on the title, which was a popular one at the time. There is a Spinal Tap 2 incoming. Yeah, I keep hearing about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's to keep the rights longer.
Yeah, probably. There was a second follow-up documentary at some point. I think it was in the 90s. I think it was only about an hour long, but I don't know what it was called. But yeah, like you said, it was to keep the rights every so often. Like bring out an album or something. Because I remember, I think I saw them on the Simpsons episode, one of the early ones with the Otto show, where they play in Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
And they have
I remember that
giant inflatable that only gets half inflated of the devil, and it just hangs there all, and then they quit. Oh, there's a cold sores. There they are. There you go. It was a Greek film about a struggling artist, a love triangle between his wife and the son. So yeah, not really a comedy. But they just chucked the Confessions title on there. Okay, Luke, what's your question? Well, their British accents are pretty good. Together 8.
There's their marks.
In the Simpsons Spun Tap was called. Oh, in the Simpsons Spun Tap was called Los Medulla in Latin America. Ah,
interesting.
Do you want Captain America to come back? Oof.
I personally just think they should move on and start fresh again because they're trying to drag on the same stories so long.
Yeah, Chris Evans is probably not up to it either.
I think after Endgame, they should have just stopped the phases and start something new.
Yeah, they could have done solo films for everyone. And
now it just seems like they're trying to stretch out the story. It doesn't seem we don't even know where it's going anymore.
No. And now they've got a million universes they can bring in if they need a story to get out. Oh, look who's here from this universe. He'll save us.
They're using nostalgia now just to sell their tickets.
Yeah. Without the Spider-Man, then no way it wouldn't have been as big as it was. Okay, yes. You're supposed to start with spoilers, not wait like the whole line. At the end. Spoilers. But yeah, I don't think I'll be watching it anyway. Oh, so I do love how this charts their success by where they're playing and how they just got their name in the lights outside the front in this one, and then later on it's Puppet Show and Spinal Tap later on. It's complaining about that food now, but Tiny sandwich. But there looks like to be a potato in the middle of the pile, but just on its own, like not cooked.
Just a raw potato.
Yeah. Keep trying to fold the tiny bread. That's it. Christopher Guest is the 5th Baron Hayden Guest in British peerage. So 5th Baron. I guess he's. I don't know. Doesn't really say where that comes from. If it's his dad or not. It's better in a hellhole. One of the 50, Premier Magazine voted it one of the 50 greatest comedies of all time. Oh,
It is great.
I can see it in the digital copy now, where it shows a close-up of the Derek, the guy with the beard's legs on his package.
Yeah. Right when you said that.
Yeah, you can't see it from, and you think this guy's gonna pick him up, and he's.
It's problem with Blu-ray and HD. Sometimes you see things you're not supposed to see.
Yeah.
Like in Sleepaway Camp, when the killer comes in the camp and you can see the wig or whatever. Before you couldn't really see it on VHS, but the lighting.
Yeah, it's like what Jason said about Nightmare on Elm Street. He likes 2. He likes to watch that. What's it? The first one. The first one on VHS, because it's so dark and it's all in shadows. But then the HD one is all lit up, so you can see everything.
A lot of times with like bats and stuff in movies. I think it might have been The Goonies, where I watched it in good quality. You could see like one of the strings.
Yeah, the close-ups bats on from the strings, but apparently when they blast out the hole, it's just paper, black paper. just shape black paper, yeah. Just shoots out because it's going so fast and the right color. No one notices, but yeah, you're like. When he's going like this to the bat, it's just like flapping here. Yeah, you can see. It's definitely not a real one. Yeah. A guitar so special, you're not even allowed to look at it. Yeah, it is, isn't it? A fair depiction, definitely. Here we go. It's just nearly there.
It's still got the old tagger on it.
Yeah. I do like that two-headed guitar. I don't see the practicality of it, but hey, Jay's here. Great choice of flicks. Yeah, thank you.
There's the 11.
There it is. No, it's louder. How are you, sir?
It's 1 louder.
Yeah, you get to 10, you got nowhere to go. Push you over the cliff. Yeah, and then it ends with a long pause. These go to 11. A slight problem with the reservation. Instead of 7 suites, they got 1 on the 7th floor. I don't think I'd be able to keep a straight face all this.
Yeah.
Improv.
Well, they did a good job at that too.
Yeah. Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah, those are thick.
This twisted old fruit here tells me you've not got any reservations. I forgot what that actor's name is. The one that's the manager of the other pop star. Who's going to tell me? Someone must know. 1 second. I remember Patrick Menino. Yeah. He was, because the original actor turned up, but he was so nervous he couldn't perform in front of the cameras.
Really?
Yeah. So they had to phone up their friend, who I will tell you momentarily who his name is. Howard Hessman. There you go, from Police Academy 2. And so yeah, he just dropped by and did this one scene, and that was it. I think it took like 8 hours away or something. Very ridiculous. Yeah, they get cancelled wherever they go.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Have you seen the cover? It's like naked women. He's tied to the table and got these whips. And they're all semi-nude, knocking on him. Because, yeah, he's the victim. That's why.
Like I says, there's a fine line between like being witty and stupid, and I feel like that's what this movie is. It's a fine line.
Yeah, you don't know if you're laughing at it because are they being stupid? So clever. Yeah, unfortunately, the actor that's their manager passed away. I think it was in the 90s. Oh no, it was last year. Bloody hell. I thought it was early.
wow.
I thought it was earlier on there, but no. He is actually a British person. There we go. Some representation.
I mean, that's where all the big hard rock and metal bands started. So,
Yeah. So yeah, they've gone from 30,000 arenas to 3,000. It's not, but he says it's not a lack of popularity.
it's like a cricket bat or something.
Yeah, he's using it as threats. Having a good solid piece of wood is quite useful in some situations. Here we go. Here comes the Yoko. Apparently every band has one. Which has caused trouble where someone's partner's turned up and take it over. What's he got? Do you play the instruments?
Yeah, I play guitar.
I thought so.
Yeah. I don't play very often anymore though, but gotta get back into it.
Yeah. I always wanted to play the piano or something like that, but
Yeah, same here.
First of all, I don't have the long fingers. Second of all, I can't read music for shit. I used to be able to do about 8 keys or something from memory. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Time I get a keyboard or piano, I just play the same stuff. Do that little Halloween theme, do something else.
Oh yeah, yeah. I tried to do stuff like Jurassic Park theme. It's a bit complicated.
Yeah.
You think, oh, yeah, it's like, no, it's a bit more complicated than that.
Yeah. We just stick with Jaws. Dum, dum, dum.
Just make it a bit quicker. So, hang on, there we go. Flash. Oh yeah, good. They go to Elvis's grave. Apparently, they only had rights to one Elvis song, so that's why they're gonna. That's why they sing "Heartbreak Hotel."
You get one shot.
Yeah. I think, hang on, let me start. Okay, and then sing key. Since my baby left me. So who's
It's like you said though, they probably spent most of their budget on stuff like this, like getting
Yeah.
music rights, and
yeah.
well, you don't need big spectacle action or anything. So
Yeah, so it's quite low budget. Although, yeah, it couldn't have been that. It didn't make the top 50 in 1984. Where did it go? Did it make the top 100? Yeah. Okay. Still 18. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Was the 117th film of 1984.
1984. Wow. I know it was a good year, but
Well, there was a lot of crap after that.
yeah, I know there's Terminator and stuff like that, but final chapter.
Chud.
Chud, yeah.
And someone else for it. Meatballs Part 2. Oh, Buckaroo Banzai. Runaway. Something that's really bad that's ahead of it. Bolero with Bo Derek. Yeah, it's not. I guess there's a few crap, but Peter James Bond died in circumstances.
It's very 60s.
Yeah, it's just the one where they were playing. It just turned into a blob of goo. Yeah, exploded on stage. I think that's why they zoom in on the faces when each one's telling the story. Because
I must have had more footage of the song because I just made it to that part there now. I was playing the song for a lot longer.
Yeah, VHS does run at a different speed, which doesn't help these things. Because mine's just. I'm going too ahead of it. There we go.
He exploded on stage.
Which it happens to the one in Japan at the end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No explanation. Let's do GSM.
Spontaneous combust. I remember that was just like everybody used to talk about that at one point. Now you never hear of it.
No, it's not like a.
Like, they made a South Park episode about it.
Yeah, there's lots of photo evidence, but it's all like old, 100 years old photos of child corpses in bed and
with their shoes still fine.
Yeah, it's like that. Bits of them still fine, and then child corpse that are burnt much more than a fire would burn them, and all this. But yeah, it's definitely not heard about anymore. Yeah, she's even got the same haircut. The look on his face. She's turned up. Here we go. The album, Smell the Glove. Is it? I think it's black on front and back, so you can't even
I think so. Yeah.
these things or anything, can you? Yeah, he flips it over, you can't tell which side it's on.
It's all black.
Every store. Doesn't get nothing on the spine either.
They inspired the Black Album from Metallica.
Oh, it's like Black Mirror. It looks like death. Every movie and every cinema is about death. None more black.
Death cells.
Yeah. Certainly is a marketing ploy, but I don't. Not a good one. Here we go. Time to kick ass. I think the actor said he did have to fight against it from opening because it does open at the end.
The pods?
Yeah, so he does have to. He's more keeping it when he starts pulling at it, holding it open, shut.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's beating on it.
Yeah. Here comes the roadies. Blowing on the contacts. Twas the rock and roll creation. Twas a terrible thing, man.
Man, what a great soundtrack.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I have to hold his ear.
It's hard to watch this movie without having a smile on your face the whole time. The hammer.
Yeah, and they're just chatting and getting pissed off about it. Now the flames coming out. But yes. Hey, Jim. How are you, sir?
What's up?
So what's the... Oh, yeah.
Finally gets out.
He gets out, then gets back, jumps back in, gets his arms just Yeah. Would you want to be drummer for the band?
Hell no.
It falls on his drum set. Those things aren't cheap. Marveling at the computer graphics.
It's computer magic. Well, back then, yeah.
Well, yeah, it was.
It's funny now, but they're serious.
Yeah, I can attest. Whoa, look at these graphics. And now they're doing photorealistic stuff. Would you wear that jumper?
Nope.
Someone made it special for you. Before I mentioned it, I was in that all over the cosmic places.
This is where his wife starts to get complicated with the band. And
Yeah. That's yeah, that's good, that's bad, that's shit, or whatever. Yeah. Tells it honestly. What happens when you give them the brutally honest version? Well, it's good to have.
Too honest.
She's mentioned the look on her face when the other guy's mentioned. Looks good, kill.
Yeah.
Here's
The
that
dirty
lovely-
look.
Yeah. Here's that lovely piece of piano music. What's it called? Suck My Love Pump or something.
Yeah, that's what it was. My love pump. Yeah, muscle of love.
It's a musical trilogy in D minor, which is really the saddest.
Yeah. Makes everything sad.
Yeah. Not that I could find it. Yeah, mixture of Mozart and Mach. Oh, it's Lick by Love Pump. There you go. No. So got this air support security scheme, and the manager's still carrying his cricket bat with him.
You never know.
Yeah. Damn. So yeah, he's wearing a UK soccer
Jersey
there. It was because Elton John had bought an English team called Watford, I think. So apparently the character knew he couldn't afford something like that, so he just wore this lower end minor league one. Because that's what he'd buy if he had the money. Uh-oh.
He has the worst luck.
Yeah, why is he wearing it all the time?
Not really.
Oh, is it for? Oh, the video's frozen. There you go. It'll come back in a second. There you go. I just want to make some eardrums bleed. Heavy duty rock and roll.
It's just sad that back then, even for a joke, they were still creating great like song pieces, like the songwriting itself. Where nowadays, no one can write a good song.
No.
Everything's so unoriginal.
Yeah, all the music's been done.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, yeah, they wrote the music, played the music, sing the songs, but they're actually miming to it in the film because it's easy.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. like a music video.
Yeah. Here we go. The Holiday Inn. Oh, hang on. Get my digital copies on a bit quicker. There we go. The company, National Company of the Wiz and Spinal Tap. In a Holiday Inn. Oh dear. Now, I think, was he a real person? Was it Andy fucking? That's it, Paul Schaefer. I think what is he? He is a musician. He wrote there you go. He co-wrote "It's Raining Men" by the Weather Girls.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I recognize his name. This is going to be hard for anybody that turns up to be at a signing. Yeah, some of the music stuff.
All concerned.
Yeah. Just love his haircut. So, yeah, still a lot of people to turn up.
Kick my ass.
Oh, here we go. It says, oh, there you go. Someone's doing drugs. Rock and roll. I don't know what that knocking is, if it's a superstition or something. Yeah, this idea came about because of a band that was. The dressing room was on the 4th floor, so they went down to the 1st floor thinking that was where the stadium was, but it wasn't. So they went up to the 2nd floor and it still wasn't there. Turns out it was on the 3rd floor.
That's why they're in the basement. That'd be terrible. You're supposed to be playing a show and you can't find stage.
Down in the furnaces. That's a long list of directions.
Reminds me of when I first went to Cuba. We ended up in the basement and something with our luggage trying to find the hotel. We're like, where are we? Had to find a random guy like that to help us.
So they go right, and right. Oh, drop the F-bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a 15 certificate over here. They wanted the written by to be everyone because it was all improv and everything, but they weren't allowed to do that, so they had to have it as the 3 main people officially written by. And the Dobley. In Dublin. Oh dear.
You're using the wrong conditioner. Yeah, we're starting to squabble.
Yeah, this is. These pictures as she's drawn. The look of the band, and based on those zodiac signs. Yin and yang. Nigel's a Capricorn. That's pretty cool. Nice bull. Is this a joke? See, it's supposed to be a crab. I thought it was like a insect or something.
They're not animals.
What's the cost? Although, who is it that dresses up as animals? Oh. I can't remember. There's a band, isn't there, that wears big.
Oh, most likely.
Yeah, I can't remember who they were now. Ah, Jim. No. Well, Nick hasn't seen it.
Yeah, same here. It's been a while.
There is a link at the top of the chat where it's free on YouTube. What was that? Here it is. Just to spite her.
Consider it done. I don't know why, but he reminds me of someone else. What's his name? Rob, whatever.
Rob Reiner, yeah.
Yeah, he reminds me of a different person for some reason. His beard and that.
Yeah, when I see him, I don't see Rob Reiner, but yeah.
No, it's like George Romero or something.
So yeah, what is it? They just like 45 minutes guitar solo. Then plays another guitar with his foot.
His foot, yeah. Violin.
Yeah, because isn't it someone from Led Zeppelin, I think, plays the guitar with a violin bow.
Yeah, for one song, I think.
Yeah, so he's used the actual violin. He stops
the Stonehenge.
Oh, there you go. There is Angelica Houston. Was this her first? Yeah, because her. What was her dad? John Huston, the director. And she was Morticia in Addams Family. Yeah. Yeah. So she had a few roles. But this was
must be
big film.
Must be 3 times bigger. This is a Stonehenge for ants.
Yeah. Specifies 18 inches. She's not wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck the napkin. Oh, Dutch. Indeed, long time ago. Oh, no one's seen this recently. I do like this song though.
We were due.
It's great how it comes down behind him
without
him seeing it until he turns around. The Druids. Hi, Dutch. No one knows who they were or what they were doing. Hey, Mike's here. How you doing, Mike? Has anyone seen this film in the last 10 years? Apart from me.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there you go. Mike hasn't seen it at all, so there you go.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah, you have to come and rock out and listen. Certainly got the voices, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
Back to the Mystic Land. Where the dewdrops cry and the cats meow. I guess. If you listen to any rock lyrics, some of them don't make sense.
It's a scream. Yeah.
Yeah. He does own the DVD at least.
Nice. Got to get on that too.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that was less than 10 seconds. I might hopefully get away with it. Here we go. Showing the picture so shit. It's just, I'm guessing they didn't rehearse this because they know the song, so I guess they don't bother.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here come the little people.
They run into each other.
Yeah. That's the last straw. Here we go. The danger was being crushed by a dwarf. It's the most famous scene, isn't it? Oh, I don't know, or is it 11? Which one? Yeah, probably 11's the famous one. More famous.
They're definitely the top two they talk about the most.
Yeah.
The Stonehenge and the 11.
The audience was laughing. Maybe you can fix the choreography so we won't tread on it. No. So he he quits. So then he's always got that cricket bat. Yeah, for every one thing that goes wrong, 100 things go right. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
He only sleeps 2 or 3 hours a night. There's no sex and drugs.
He doesn't get to have fun.
Yeah, but then he comes back at the end anyway. Yeah, but road manager these days is a lot different to back then.
Oh, yeah. Back then, half of them were blackout drunk and that they don't even remember.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the band.
Yeah. If you get the chance to watch, what's it called? That other film with the Cameron Crowe one. What is it? About a rock band in the 70s.
Was it Almost Famous?
Is
that one, yeah.
Yeah, if you had to see that, that's it's like a more serious version of this, but it's got some great music in it as well because it's a fake band again. But It's got some proper music, showing the trials and tribulations of being in a band. No way.
There's quite a bit of good, not even always in the style of mockumentary, but like band movies, you know, like Rock Stars, a couple of them.
Yeah, what was that? It was a Motley Crue one a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was that one called?
The Dirt.
Yeah. And that one couldn't even do half of the stuff that they actually got up to.
Yeah.
And it was
That's the problem. It's an hour and a half or 2 hours. They're skipping through everything.
Yeah.
Then there's the Elvis one just came out.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, and the band sign is a Virgo, so you can see it in Saturn's third. And Virgo is one of the most highly intelligent signs of the
How
zodiac.
can there be intelligent signs?
Yeah. So yeah, nothing to worry about then. Oh dear. I do want that T-shirt with the skeleton on.
Yeah, I had one like that before.
Ah.
Didn't have the arms cut off though.
It's in the end credits. He says that it's actual the look of his bones.
They took an X-ray.
Yeah, and that's their real color as well, the green. Because like he says, your blood is blue and your bones are green. Meatball. He's done. Have you ever seen La Bamba?
No.
Yeah.
That's an oldie,
Yeah. Well, 80s.
I thought it was older than that. Okay, not that bad. The Bamba.
How was that meathead? Yeah, I can't remember now. Confused.
I know the song.
Yeah, it was back in the mid 80s. There was a craze of bringing back making films with song titles like "Stand by Me" and "Only the Lonely," and yeah, then they jumped on the bandwagon La Bamba, making about the musicians.
You got that comedy one with John C. Reilly there, Walk Hard.
Yeah, I do like that one.
That one's pretty funny. You want no part of this, do we? Every time.
The Temptations. That's it. All in the Family. Was that the one that Rob Reiner was in? I couldn't remember at the beginning. Pretty Woman. Yeah, there you go. Another one with a song. Yeah, because they changed. Because Stephen King's book or novel, Isla, is a short story. It's called The Body, but they called it Stand by Me, just to bring out the song in the charts.
Yeah, it's a Stephen King short. Yeah.
Yeah. So, damn! I just remembered this actor's name and now I've forgotten it. He appears in all Christopher Guest's work as Fred Willard, because he's one of the greatest improvs, they said. So pretty much everything he said is made up.
Yeah, that guy's always funny. The army guy there.
Yeah. Because what was he in last? Modern Family. Footloose, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He's the grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah, Lombarda, the Forbidden Dance. Yeah, there were 2 movies about the Lombarda. It's when Canon Film split up. They were both making a musical about Lombarda, and then they separated their ways. But then they still made a film about the Lombarda dance while it was popular, and they're both terrible, I believe. Working on a sex farm.
Slow song that I can dance to.
Yeah. Plowing through your bean field. Getting out my pitchfork. Poking your hay. Subtle. Sex farm woman, I'm gonna mow you down. I'll rake and hoe you down. Do you see my silo rising high? Bloody hell. I bet Dutch knows all the moves to the Macarena. Yeah. Yeah, him and his dad did some really good films. Oh, smashed. Is that the thing that tells you it's a proper 80s film is when someone's wearing something with lots of zips?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking at Rob Reiner. What else did he do? Because he does act as well sometimes. He's in Feck. Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan film with Sleepless in Seattle. There you go. All in the Family from 71 to 79. Bloody hell. I know, he was in The Wolf of Wall Street, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's Puppet Show and Spinal Tap.
Here we go. Yeah. I told them 100 times to put Spinal Tap above
the Puppet Show.
And we never actually get to see the Puppet Show. Oh yeah, so Spinal Tap 2 is allegedly out next year.
Really? Wow.
Apparently. He's just on a short film for the Stand By Me 4K, deleted and alternate scenes. But yeah, he's on a lot of films I haven't seen. Yawned. There is it. 98. Spinal Tap: The Final Tour. There we go. A video short. But,
is that the little one that they made? Little documentary? Yeah.
Well, one of the ones to keep the rights. Yeah. Yeah, this is his first direction. Then he did The Sure Thing. With can never remember names when I'm on these things. John Cusack, that's it. Directed by Stand By Me, directed Princess Bride, did When Harry Met Sally, then Misery, then A Few Good Men. And then he did North. Have you ever heard of North?
Oh yeah, I heard the name. I didn't see it.
It's like a Bruce Willis where this kid's trying to find a family to stay with, and
a 90s film?
Yeah, 94. It's a bit of a weird one. We're not going to do a freeform jazz exploration of a festival crowd. But no, they are. Spinal Tap Mark II. Yeah, that was A Few Good Men was his last big successful film.
Obviously love Misery.
Yeah. I have seen it, but not for a while. I think I went through a time when oh, it's a bad one. Oh, hang on, a bad one actually. No, yeah, North. There you go. Yeah, because it's the Princess Out of Spaceballs, which is the Sure Thing with Cusack. A lot of parties here. Not a big talk about the universe. Not much of a
Saucy
bar.
Jack.
Oh yeah, the Jack the Ripper musical.
Mm-hmm.
I think there probably was one since then, wasn't there?
Oh, most likely.
And then yeah, who wants to hear a 45-year-old rock and roller? And the point was that the Rolling Stones were nearly 45 and still on tour when this came out. Sort of dig at them, but
Now there are a bunch of skeletons on stage.
yeah, they're doing it's their 60th anniversary tour this year.
It's crazy. Even the 80s bands like Megadeth and that, they're in their 60s now playing. It's like,
Yes, but
it's crazy.
Yeah. It's like poor Phil Collins is so frail and he can't even stand up anymore, but he's still doing concerts and stadiums. But yeah, he can't play the drums. He can't really stand up and move or anything. You just have to sit on stage. Where are we? Dutch, you lucky son of a bitch. Picked up 40x rental tapes this month. I look forward to that video.
I'm still kicking my ass for getting rid of all my VHS back in the day.
Me too. I wouldn't have had to start again, but yeah.
Mm.
Storage of them for. It wasn't a massive collection, but it was a pretty good one.
Yeah. Yeah, and then now I got one. I got Creep Show 2. That's it. Up there.
I don't have that one. I've got Creep Show 1.
Oh.
Was there a difference between rental and retail tapes, or were they just the same cardboard box in the US?
They were the same, but they were just a lot of times you would buy them. They'd be in the plastic that you'd get them in instead of the actual case,
Right.
which is no fun.
Yeah, because the UK tapes are in a plastic clamshell, but the rental ones were a bigger box, so
okay,
that's why they're more popular and more expensive now. Just one horror tape, but a cool one. Edge of Sanity with Anthony Perkins. Yes, I remember that poster. Can't remember if I've seen the film. Well, not recently, anyway.
if I ever see any good ones somewhere, like at a pawn shop or something, I'm gonna pick them up because I got a VCR now.
Yeah, good.
Guy gave me one for free at work. I'm like, awesome. Another thing I got rid of.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I even got given 4 or 5 of the collection when I first started collecting back again. I thought, I don't need those. And I got rid of them. I thought, and now I wish I hadn't.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 players and the TV combo over there. But here we go.
Tonight.
Yeah. You're too young. I'm too well hung. It's like you can hear the lyrics when you watch the film, but you don't really take note of them until you see the subtitles. Quick, turn it off before I get done. Yeah, especially horror tapes are very expensive over in the Netherlands. Yeah, same here. Everyone seems to know that horror tapes, no matter what film or what condition or whatever, that and Disney.
That's what people collect most, I think.
Yeah, everyone collects the horror tapes. That's how they remember them. But yeah, there's still people selling Disney tapes for like hundreds of pounds on the internet, thinking they're worth money because they read it somewhere. Oh, there it goes. Popped. Joe Mama Besser on drums is now. Big in Japan. It's funny who does get big overseas in Japan and stuff like that. Yeah, because I picked up a car full of tapes the other day, and half of them were like taped off the telly. So, but he didn't write on the labels on the tape. He wrote a little label and put it in with the tape.
Well, at least you know what it is.
Well, it says Faulty Towers, but who knows what he's been.
Yeah.
So at some point I'm going to have to find out. Oh, there you go. Look, he has a pipe.
Right, old school.
He does own Child's Play, Gremlins 1 and 2, and Omen 1 and 2, yeah. I don't have any Child's Play or Omen tapes, which is weird. I picked up a lot of others. Like I got Dracula 2001, or if the Americans know it, Dracula 2000.
It's true, Ed. 2001.
Yeah, it's because they couldn't release it the same year, so they had to call it a different name. Is it Patrick Luciter?
One thing that sucks with the Canadian DVDs and Blu-rays is that you get the English and French on the case, both. Where the VHS, you only got one because they didn't have, obviously, the two different audios on the tape.
Of course.
But then you got people in my town, like I live in a bilingual province, so you got English and French. You got people selling a bunch of horror tapes. So I look at them, they're in French. I'm like, oh, I don't want them.
They might be the more valuable ones.
They might be. Like I see them selling all like the Scream movies and that, but it looks too bad I can't switch the language.
Yeah, stupid old technologies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's all mine. Oh no, I tell a lie. I got a German tape. Actually, I got two. I think I've got a Netherlands tape and a German tape. I think I haven't checked them yet. One of them's Clockwork Orange. I think that's the German one, but I haven't checked the audio to see if they're speaking it because it was banned in this country until Stanley Kubrick died. So it was. I don't know if it even. Yeah, it would have been on VHS eventually, but.
And you get dubs and sometimes subtitles. Sometimes.
Yeah, I think if I had any martial arts ones, they'd be dubbed. Yeah, the artwork usually is amazing on the old VHS tapes.
Until the late 90s, then they all the slashers look the same. Everybody just four people standing.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, hang on. Which one are we on? There it is. No.
There was a period.
Yeah. Screams dark a bit, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, H2O, yeah, all those.
Stick all their faces on it.
Urban Legend.
Oh yeah.
All the way to Valentine.
Yeah, I think I did a video of that a few years ago. I have to update it, and I got some more.
Yeah, an 11 out of 10 film.
Yeah, because apparently IMDb, when it early in its early years, it did have its rating for this up to 11.
Really?
But yeah, they took it down now.
That would have been cool. It obviously, well, not obviously. I was gonna say it'd be the highest rated movie on there, but not everybody's gonna give it an 11, I guess.
It would get that by default. People would do that, wouldn't they? Oh no, it is still there. 7.9 out of 11. No matter what it
Really? Awesome.
I don't know if that's still based on the percentages, I guess. So yeah, look at that, 123 minutes. It's not much. It's a brisk-paced film.
Oh, it's quick. Flies by.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a complex. I was tempted to watch the 4.5-hour version, but I think they got all the good bits in the theatrical. So 3 times. There's probably a few good bits. It's like the Anchorman film. Have you seen that?
Anchorman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's on the DVD. When that came out on DVD, there was a second DVD you could get called Wake Up Ron Burgundy.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd shot so much for the first film, they had enough proper footage to make a second, a different version of the film. So they re-edited all this stuff they didn't use into another film. So
and put it in the special features.
Yeah, so it's the first half of it. It's a proper 90-minute film and everything. It's got titles and everything. It's got the same voiceover and telling us what's happening, but it's a completely different story. Where the first half is the same story where Veronica comes in, upsets everyone, but then there's a whole different story in the second half where there's a group of terrorists in town and they kidnap Veronica, and then it's up to Ron Burgundy and the gang to save her.
Really? I want to see if that's on my Blu-ray. I remember seeing that advertised on the DVD saying with another copy or whatever, but I'm going to check.
Okay. I'll take this comment. Sorry, Dutch. Almost all martial arts movies are dubbed in English. Yeah, I remember the Jackie Chan's Police Story has got Cockneys doing the dubbing. There you go.
Yeah, Wake Up Ron Burgundy, the Lost movie. That's on this too. Yeah, awesome. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, it's not as funny as the other film, but
yeah,
you can see they're just different takes for the first half. But then it has a whole different story they didn't put in.
Yeah, one of the most quotable movies.
Oh yeah. It's one of the few modern comedies, as it were. Back when was it the Frat Pack, wasn't it? They were called with.
Yeah, they're a group of actors.
Yeah, stuff like Dodgeball and Starsky and Hutch and everything else. They were.
I miss comedies.
Yeah,
they don't exist anymore. It seems.
No, I think of a comedies for I'm naming all these ones that are 20 years old now.
Yeah, you get these really cheap comedies, like 1 or 2 a year, that aren't anything special.
Nah,
with like Kevin Hart in it or something, but nothing stands out like before.
Yeah, if you got that, Dutch, have a look at it. I put it on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, it's all right. It's worth a watch. There's some good bits in there. I think Seth Rogen got a bigger part as the cameraman. And it doesn't have the whole panda plot either.
Yeah, because he only has like one scene with the camera or something. Doesn't have much.
Yeah, it's the cat show or something, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there you go. DVD and Phil Bugs, yeah. Neither have I, nor this is Spinal Tap. The Blu-ray's out of print. I think some copies are prone to disc. Oh, that's a shame. I can't remember. I did have 2 VHS copies. A different one. I accidentally got rid of it. So I got this. I think the one I had is a different cover. This is like the budget release. But yeah.
Let me check real quick.
I don't know if I have it on DVD.
They got it on Blu-ray on Amazon here.
Yeah.
On $20. Not bad.
Yeah. But it's odd how some Blu-rays go out of print.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a licensing issue.
And there's some that go for like $500. You're like,
oh. Yeah. Do I really want to see the film that much?
Yeah.
It's streaming somewhere. I love the preset and Channel 5 artwork for Spinal Tap. I think it was maybe it was the Channel 5 one I had. But where's the post? I don't recognize. Yeah, it doesn't really have any good posters on IMDb.
I still got Tonight I'm Gonna Rock You stuck in my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna be humming all these songs for another week at least.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be listening to them again.
Right, what have you got coming up? Are you doing for October? Any horror related stuff?
I'm not sure for October. I'll do a Halloween ranking when Halloween Ends comes out, but I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
reviewing every movie. I don't got time for that.
No,
But
there's too many now.
this month's tricky because after this, I'm going to Ontario for like a week and a half and everything. So I'll be kicking it back into September. Jason's going to be coming over doing a Rambo ranking with me, Jason Nike, and I'm going to be doing an X-Men ranking too of all 13 films with Deadpools and New Mutants with Kyle from Return of the Living Flat.
Oh yeah, Flat. Yep.
We haven't made dates for either of those yet, but I'm going to set up sometime in September for those. But before I go on vacation, I'm going to try to get out the ranking all the 70s Bond flicks. So I've been making my way through those. So.
Yeah. Because I was going to say the 80s would be easier, but no, there were quite a few at the beginning of the 80s, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's 5 in the 70s.
Yeah, probably about the same in the 80s, isn't it? Yeah, that's a good idea. Doing it by a decade.
I'd watch all 27 and then try to rank them, but it's to try to remember everything my first time watching them, right? So I said I'll split them up and then maybe I'll do a tier ranking of all of them at the end or something.
Yeah, I think there's too many.
Yeah. Yeah. By the time I'm done, the new one's gonna come out.
Let's have a look. Finish off with these DVD and film bloke. Got the Planet of the Apes box set, new and sealed for £20. Okay, it's not bad. You're gonna open it. It was out of print and it was off eBay. Okay, definitely don't open it. Decent pricing, yeah, for something that's out of print and sealed. So, yeah, 9 films. Oh Christ! So all the old ones and the new ones. That's not bad. Yeah, even £60 for them. I have the, from what I understand, shite Tim Burton remake. Oh, on VHS, Planet of the Apes from my granddad, which didn't go moldy. I think I've got that.
I got it on DVD. It was given to me. I have never seen it. I only seen the original and the new ones, the trilogy there, which is great. I love the old one too.
Yeah,
the first one.
Some of the 70s ones are good, and especially the one that goes where the monkeys come to modern day, wherever it is, San Francisco. But yeah,
I seen that. I want to buy the collection of all the old ones there. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
for price.
I've got I think I've got the old ones on box set on DVD. I can go off, but I really need to start my James Bond marathon. I haven't done it once since 2014 now. Yeah, for the past 10 years, I've been watching or more, watching the whole lot. Every year, there's a new Bond film out. And of course, I did it for, 2019 or whatever it was, 2020, when No Time to Die was supposed to come out. And then
postponed and
luckily it came out.
No, I'm having a good time with it. The series overall. I mean, some ups and downs, but they're fun.
Yeah. Have you seen them all before, or?
No, it's my first time watching any of them. Never seen any. So good. I'd never know what I'm in for.
Yeah, Christ, I've been watching them since. No. Anyway,
I just watched the first one in the 70s with the last one Sean Connery did till the 80s. Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah. I have heard terrible things online. It's not that bad.
No, it isn't. People hate it, but it's a fun Bond
film.
It's got. I think there's just it's a bit more camper because it was the 70s, but they're products of their time. So,
who's next? Roger Moore, I think.
Yeah, you'd be living that die if you can get past the racism in it.
Well, I've already seen Sean Connery as a Japanese man, so.
He just disappears into that part.
Yeah.
There you go. He's been on holiday. That's why we haven't seen him. Sunny up in Mallorca. I saw my fair few of Bond films, but not some more. I think. Excited for them, but dreading some. Yeah, I grew up on them, so.
It's interesting because there's like a Bond for everybody. It seems like you got your Daniel Craig fans, your Pearson fans, your Connery fans. Like it's cool that there's so much for everybody. There's something for everybody there.
Yeah. Right, hang on. From Russia with Love is one I can't wait to check out, but I didn't care for it the first time, right? Yeah, it's a different type of film, isn't it? That one, because it's all on a train mostly.
I love the fight scene on the train, though.
Yeah.
That's cool. And all the action at the end.
Yeah, Live and Let Die is, yeah, a black exploitation.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, Dalton was a good one.
Now, talking about movies in the 80s named after music, a lot of the Bond films are turned into songs. Like Live and Let Die. There's Diamonds Aren't Forever. I know a band that does a song like that. And,
okay.
Yeah. There's a few of them.
Right, well, good luck with that. I'll look forward to seeing what a Canadian thinks of James Bond. The British institution here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching Moonraker at the end of the month on a watch party. But yeah, you haven't got. I won't spoil that one for you. All right.
That's one of the more campier ones too, eh?
Yeah, it was because it's a product of the time. Star Wars was popular at the time, so Bond's going into space. It's on the cover, so it's all most stories. It's a good action film though.
It was bound to happen. There's already quite a few movies I watched where stuff in space happens. So like with their satellites and different things. So he was bound to go there.
Yeah. There you go. Glang. That's the theme song. Glang, a lang, a lang, a lang, a lang, lang, a lang. Nobody does it better. There you go. All right. I have to go now, I'm afraid. But
yeah, I'll go get something to eat.
You can have the rest of your day now.
Yeah, it's 5:37 here. So
is it half 9 now? I got to sort my things out. But thanks, Nick, for joining me.
Yeah, no problem. It was fun.
Great.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so no worries. So yeah, check out Nick's channel. His details are in the description of this. And yeah, nobody does it better than Bond. And good night, DVD Film Blood. Good night, Dutch, and everyone else that joined in. And thanks to Nick. And we'll see you next time. All right.
See you.
Take care.